Our NBA draft insider, Chad Ford, here now to break in our touchscreen, the inaugural touchscreen segment here in our new SportsCenter studio. No pressure. I'm sure you've had some changes from last week in your top 10 here in the draft. Take us through what's changed from last week.
Well, we've got Jabari Parker as the new number one. They both worked out, Wiggins and Parker, last week. Actually, Parker's workout wasn't necessarily stellar. He was a little bit heavy, weighed 255, got a little bit winded in there. But I think the Cavs are feeling like, just like you said in the intro, they need an impact player. They did not get that last year.
How comfortable are you with him as the number one, percentage-wise?
Let's say 60-40 right now, because Wiggins had a better workout, but that seems to be the way they're leaning. They haven't made up their mind, and by the way, they're talking about a lot of trades. And then that puts Dante Exum at 3. By the way, these two are, I think, a lock to go 1 and 2. If Wiggins goes 1, then Parker will go 2, or vice versa. Then Noah Vonleh 4, and this is where Joel Embiid we had in our last mock. Now we've got Noah Vonleh there. He's a little bit safer, going to play next year. The other big guy who can protect the rim. And then that leads us to Joel Embiid now being projected 6 to the Celtics.
He falls out of your top 5 because of the foot surgery. They're projecting 4 to 6 months there. Any other changes that we should know about towards the top of the draft? Anything moving and shaking as we get close?
Well, Julius Randle's another guy who had a foot injury. I mean, we've had a rash of bad news with Isaiah Austin and Joel Embiid. Julius Randle may need surgery on his foot later. But the Lakers loved him in this workout, and I think they're now comfortable that this is a 2 to 3 month sort of thing for Randle, and that he would be back by training camp, and that moves him back up to 7 for the Lakers. And then we just found out that we may have a defection in the draft just this morning with Dario Saric, who we had projected at 10 to the 76ers. Oop, we don't know what happened there. There he is. Put him back here.
So when you say defection, does he pull his name from the NBA draft? Can a team take him, but now it becomes more of a risk?
They can't. He can't pull his name. It's past that. But he has an agreement in principle to sign him with a professional club in Turkey, which likely means that he won't be over here for at least 2 NBA seasons. And that's happened with other players. It's not the first time. And he's such a talented prospect that I think that he comes anyway somewhere in the 10 to 18 range, but more likely now we've got him projected 17 to the Celtics now, a team that has multiple first-round picks and can afford to let him wait.
All right, interesting. Chad Ford with the latest on the NBA draft. Again, 7 East, Thursday night. You'll see it on ESPN.